a little bit better today, so we will be able to fulfill our reads, to fulfill my promise as a Scorpio marathon. So there are a little space on my phone, so I can do shorter reads, like up to 15-minute reads. But I also want to share with other star signs. So today Aquarius got that turn. However, I want to dig deeper when it comes to the Scorpio reads. Please do not ask for free reads. This is a Scorpio read, a Scorpio read only. Now, feel free to cross-watch, feel to chat in the between of you. If I do see some noise over there, you will be excluded from the channel. I've already had the conversation 1 million times. Just because I show my face here on the channel, it is not equivalent for me giving out free reads. I think we have given up enough free reads for a while. We will continue, but with a new strategy where cleansing our energies, cleansing our energies deep. But really that sound you expect from jingle bells. Okay. So I wouldn't be too surprised if some of you are a little bit agitated with me or a little cross with me for already we are exploring some issues with the connection here. So clearly it was a mistake. 2 weeks for this place, but it seems to me the longer we are online, the better turn out. I'm still here. I'll stay here for some time. If I experience the is all good, then we will remain. Right? Hello, Sally. And also, I am not here to chat with the audience. If I look up and I see you have a Scorpio curiosity question, I might pull it through. However, Scorpio read, Scorpio rising, Sun, Moon, Venus, or big cluster. A cluster is minimum 3 placement, or Pluto conjunctions, which are very, So again, I'm not here to, this is not. I'm not here to chat with you or anything like that. We are here to solve mysteries that Scorpio has to go through right now in times like this. Alright, so feel free to follow up. Again, the connection is not as stable as I'm used to. So I will experience counting to 10 and you will see me still here. So the Scorpio marathon, we will do as much as we can to keep our word. And we are going to use more than just tarot cards. We're going to use gypsy cards, skipper cards, whatever we come over in order to solve certain things or things that Scorpio feel that you have to face right in for liking and subscribing to my channel. So yeah, we will disconnect a few times before it seems like at some point, maybe after 10 minutes, it will stabilize itself. All right, and I think hopefully we will see afterwards if it's worth doing anything like all hearing loud, because I am in a village far west, east in Asia. What to expect? So it's iron walls around me. So let's see what we can do. Okay. So what should we have for Scorpio right now? What is it that Scorpio needs to know right now? What is it that Scorpio needs right now? The ring. The ring. The ring is emerald, so it can have a lot to do with commitment. you feel you want to commit to something. It's placed on your rising sign, so wherever you have your rising sign. Me, I'm sometimes Cancerian rising, sometimes Gemini rising, so I might want to commit to, you know, my mentality, my business, which is where I talk a lot, or commit to my family. You know, someone might want to commit to you. The green is all the green emerald color is also about the heart chakra. Seems like I have scared a few. Wait a minute, are we on the Ravenheim Tarot channel right now? Let me have a look. We are on the Ravenheim Tarot channel, right? Co-creation. This is the Ravenheim, because I have two channels. This is Ravenheim channel, right? Can you check? Now I'm like, oh, thank you for the like, by the way. Check that it's not nomadic shield mail, because sometimes I throw myself live on nomadic shield mail and I'm like, because the fact that people ain't showing up big time today is because I gave a lot of people an airful yesterday. And it's time, you know, if I get 300 views just because they're here to get the freebie, then thank you there. So this is Ravenheim channel, right? I'm not doing live reads on my travel channel. That's weird. But okay, we'll just continue. There are people here. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. So if you're here, cross-watching, cross-watcher, whatever, we have the ring card here. There is someone here who might want to commit to you, or you are someone who feel like, you know, I want to dedicate myself to this. Let's find out what. Now, in your second house, you have a messenger. And the messenger is someone, you know, it could be the postman. It could be a message on your phone. Thank you again. So, basically the messenger is coming in fast. He's a little bit like Knight of Swords. But he's not there to create confrontation, and it's placed in the second house, which is the house of belongings, possessions, where we have a lot of, you know, we're hoarders, we're people who hoard a lot of stuff, Cancerians and Taurus. We like, not me, but I do hoard, you know. Oh, I can't throw this away, so we gather many things. This one will shows. I'm doing tarot. So this one shows that there is a message coming in for you regarding a property, your belongings. It could be a message that is given to you from Taurus. Thank you. Let's see. I love you. Someone have a very full mentality towards you. You yourself could criticize yourself a lot. This is what I get, that it's a little bit reflecting each other, that you criticize yourself like, oh, I lost it, I will never make it, you know, I'm a loser, you know. Thank you so much, Goat. Thank you so much. I'll call you Azazel. He's one of my favorite Anunnakis, fallen agents. So this is about punishment, you know. Who's been the naughty guy here? Who's been the naughty girl? Who wants to be punished? You know, it's in the third house, so it's nothing to do with sexuality or anything like that. So this is your mentality. This is how you think. Third house is also how we speak. So someone could have a pretty foul way of themselves. I do. You know, criticize myself for whatever it's worth in all eternity. You know, I'm lousy, I'm not worthy, but it's that inner voice that you're not necessarily aware of, and it's something that could stem all the way from childhood, and you don't understand why do I criticize myself all the time. And you know. So this is the very symbol of sexuality within the Lenormand cards. The Lenormand cards are very old, so they wouldn't draw, you know, a concha on the cards or people doing that stuff on a card. So in the fourth house here, I get that for some of you, children could be conceived. There are some sexual interest here in the fourth house for some of you. For me, I'm cold as ice. I'm cold as ice, don't look at me. But there could be a Cancerian here who is on their way to cooch you, or whatever you call it. Thank you again. When we put this pile together, I get the naughty nurse and the naughty teacher kind of energy. You know, I have a message for you. I want to commit to you. And by the way, can you put on the naughty teacher costume? I really like that. You know, when you have those, I actually did buy a short skirt. When you put those glasses on, and you get that whip, and you're like, you want to spank me? This is a general read. And I told you, I have a filthy mind, a filthy mouth. And when this one shows up, of course, it's going to be a naughty, whatever is going on here. But that's not all of the case. I'm excited about this. I think this is cool. And I'm very happy the web is more stable today. Oh yeah. So when it comes to the fifth house, I feel that, you know, things around you in your life, it doesn't really impress you anymore. Like I'm around traveling. I see a lot of things and I'm like, oh yeah. Oh, a Buddhist temple. Alright, cool. You wanna go there? Wanna go there? Wanna do this? Nah. I'm really good on my own. Just stay at home and be all emo. It's this. I don't really have fun. If Scorpio wants to have fun, we want something extreme. You know, something extreme. Mountain climbing on acid, you know, I'm not promoting drugs there, but if I say something that has to do with drugs, it's either a joke, it's entertaining, or it is for, you know, entertaining purpose, you know, as a joke, or I could also inform you about things that with certain drugs that, you know, don't go there. Happy Shivaratri, Namaste. We have him here with his beautiful trident, so he's always with us. Yeah, that's cute. Azazel, the fallen angel, the goat god, taught us. I'm a fan of goats, by the way. Taught us how to blacksmith and to cover our eyelids, where we make jewelry, and yet we have demonized the dude. How rude is that? Is a nice man. I think, like, yeah, you teach us how to blacksmith, to make great swords and pimp our bodies and decorate our eyelids, and you know, to this very day I carry a sword, I decorate my eyelids, I carry jewelry. Azazel, the scapegoat, we love him. Me too. I'm a fan of ravens too. Sixth house, Scorpio, something is crossing you regarding your health. your body, the perception of your own body. There could be regarding your work, some kind of commitment here. There could be something regarding a position within your work. That's good to hear. Yeah. Yeah, by the way, if you see these aftermaths, people are talking. So I would say, oh yes, thank you. Not going to answer that question. So seventh house, is it anything to do with the Scorpio? Has it anything? Yeah. So you've been through this 100 billion times. So this is a Scorpio read. Either you are Scorpio, you have a Scorpio placement. It could still resonate if you're a Taurus or a Gemini, you know. Whenever you see this, or if you're cross-watching, right? No, it's not your bad gut. Someone here asking me if I'm taking questions, and I had, yeah, I just did Aquarius read today regarding love. So clearly, someone is in love with Aquarius. So am Aquarius hybrid? This is not. This is we have Scorpio marathon for 2 weeks now because the Scorpios are the founding fathers of this channel, so I owe it to Scorpio to give something in return for those who haven't seen a lot of Scorpio stuff going on lately. Well, you have a few weeks ahead of you. Even though you're not a Scorpio, the Scorpio reads can still, in so many ways, resonate with you because we are similar vibrations, many of us. I myself am Aquarius Scorpio hybrid. So we're obsessed with Aquarius because that's all about science fiction. Oh, I really love science fiction. Okay, so seventh house here is about a house. There is a house in the seventh house. Why isn't the house in the second house, which is all about houses, on the fourth house, which is also about houses? Hello, Paolo. Leo Crosswatcher, how are you? So yeah, we will find out what a big mansion is doing on your seventh house. House. It might have to have a good one. So the bear card is usually a male, very big, protective. It's usually it resonates with the emperor. Okay, is the big guy. The guy that has a lot of money. He's abundant, and he's in your 8th house. Could be a spirit animal. Maybe you have a bear spirit animal, or maybe this is you, Scorpio, because you're pretty resilient. The universe won't let you. Now I'm going under. I'm going to die. You are on your way into the energies of Capricorn. In that case, you know, in a few months, my son will be in Capricorn. And what do you know? That's the moment Scorpio, many Scorpios become, you know, we go from being vagabond travelers on a budget to filthy rich. And we have a 30 span where the sun will be in Capricorn, where we will be able to learn about how to take that power, you know. So Scorpios and Capricorns, they really are the elite, you know, that scary elite from their dark side in the star sign of, you know, in. Okay, that was a long one where my patience is really being tested, you know. People I'm gonna sit here till this is finished, you know. However, if we remain outside the sun for like 5 to 10 minutes, the read will simply be shot down and done on the camera, old school style. a lot of movies right now. So even movies that have, okay, I have this connection with them, so we can do reads anyway. However, I love to the live reads. Okay. By the way, if you have a Scorpio question, pulling one card, not really big of a deal. All right. So, Tree of Life here, 9th house. Some of you are now teaching a lot about alchemy. So there was this wisdom word. What kind of people do you have in your life? Leaf people are those who come and they go. We meet them. Well, we travel, we stay friends for a short period of time, and they go. They fly away. Then you have the grain people, or those, part of the tree where the leaf is growing. They stay for maybe some years around, we see them as friends for a certain period of time. But those you should really care for. Hello there, Nur Safi, Sherry Love, hello there. The root people are those who are there for us when we are sick, when we don't feel very good. They are there to give us, thank you for the hearts, the likes, giving us the hearts and the likes unconditionally when we are in need of it. They're always somewhere in our life. We can always call them to say, oh, I'm in a pretty shitty situation now. Do you have some coins? Or you can knock on the door. I feel sick. Can you take care of me? These are the good people in our life. So, are our soul tribe. In the end of the day, it's usually someone in our family. However, I will complain to the people who I pay 2 million money, 2 million money. My signal and the Wi-Fi, bang! I want my money back. I have these issues at all in the neighborhood. Anyway, while we disconnect, we flop the last card. So if you're now building your business, it's a good time, And I want to make sure, even if you put a seed into the soil, a literal seed, where are the star placements? Is there some specific alignment now? This is how we as humans are animated by sound vibrations. We are sonic. We emit sonic, we emit sound, and we are ruled by sound. Cool, huh? There is a main person. You stand here in the 11th house, the Aquarian house, with your arms like this, looking at this mountain here. What the fuck? So the mountain here represents you and your subconsciousness, 12th house. How can I, because your subconsciousness is not down there, it is upwards. So every time we try to connect to the subconsciousness and we visualize ourselves on the way down, we lower the vibration, according to some alchemists. So if we can imagine ourselves as the subconsciousness, as a mountain that we are climbing slowly. Hello, Lakshmi. Hello, Lakshmi. I have a feeling it will be a rough ride. We fall out, but I was able to give I am not happy with some of the way some of you behave. Someone who's been in here. This morning I was like, was I too strict? Was I too bad? But sometimes, I have to go on naughty teacher on you guys. Not you guys necessarily, but there are certain people who've been into the channel. As soon as they see my face, oh, free reads. So you guys, you will know better. All right. So let's move on with the gypsies, and I will do my best to have patience with this channel disconnecting me. It's not the channel actually, it's the Wi-Fi that belongs to the people here, and I'm going to confront them about it. Or I'm going in booking.com and giving them the boo. Because Wi-Fi today is everything if you are a digital nomad. So I got that out of the system too. I battle, yes, Venus in third house, Gemini rising, boogly 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 boo. Okay, so ring, Scorpio here, commitment, Scorpio rising. This is especially if you have Scorpio rising, but there is something here about a commitment that is either coming in for you, Scorpio, or you as a Scorpio have a commitment that you want to give. You know, ironically today I took one of my most beautiful rings. I put it in a beautiful case, and it's going to be sent to the person I love most on this planet, which is my offspring, of course. I have one offspring. And yeah, so in that case, that fits pretty well. In this case, is your question about love? Do they love me? Is it that kind of a commitment possible? But there is love involved here. The heart is emerald. Heart is emerald. So the commitment here for some of you might be by a foe. There could be someone here who's coming in, who wants to give you a commitment, but it is on false premises. Oh, my offspring is a goddess. She makes me look like a troll. She is a goddess. She is really the shield maiden here. You know, perfect creature. Couldn't be more proud, you know. So we love our offspring. Now, again, the ring card here, being someone giving you a ring, and it's a foe. Fake person. Or false premises, saying, you know, someone here saying, I want to commit to you, or whatever. But it is on false premises. So this is a warning to some of you. Messenger here regarding, you know, in second house. I think I am going to need my... Okay, so there is a message here which springs out from a conversation. So there could be slandering here, and you will get a message based on slandering, but there are people here, they are talking together. I don't get necessarily a slandering kind of vibe here. Thank you, goat. That is very sweet of you. So be a little bit careful. I know where I'm traveling, and I know that as soon as, you know, the golden giant is entering this little Oopa Loopa village, there's going to be talk. There's going to be a lot of talk. And people who are unevil, they love talking BS. So third house, where there is a lot of BS in your mentality, in our mentality, or in someone's mentality, which is, it could be directly, you know, it could be something as easy as the evil eye directed towards you. And someone would claim today that if you have the evil eye on you, you will feel drained, you will feel awful, you will feel that I'm not capable of doing this, nor that. Or are you the one who are not in a good place right now? So you could be stinging with your mouth, stingy, or over-criticizing yourself. You're not good enough to yourself. You're a little bit naughty, cruel to your own beautiful self. The case here is that it has to do with death. So in this case, I would advise you to meditate. And how do we meditate? Well, it's simple. You focus on something that is your breath, not the scramble that is coming through your mind, but the sound of the wind, the sound of the children laughing, the sound of the birds, the sound of your breath. Control your breath. Focus on your intestines. How does it feel to be with, you know, so forth and so forth. Interesting. I was actually thinking myself about my grandmother, and there was something about a funeral, but because she's 84, and so I wrote her a letter the other day because it's not so necessarily that we have, you know, we take for granted the people we have in our life, and she's my last one. She's my last one, okay? And so in our mind, you know, we can get cruel thoughts that are related to death. Usually they are allegorically because we need to you and the devil, which the devil is you, that's the ego who wants us to survive. We are walking like a child, prisoner. Will I cease to exist? And again, sorry about your loss, by the way, regarding your grandmother. So, you remember I told you about conceiving someone or about conceive a child, okay? Someone are about to conceive a child. This is fourth house, this is family, it's ruled by the moon. So congratulations, usually when we lose someone are about to lose someone, or someone recently lost someone, then there is new life also coming in. Last year, my daughter lost her uncle, but her aunt, she had a child. So it was happening like this swap over. The same year I was born, my great grandparents would die, so they would never meet me. Just after, you know, they say that very often also they say that when one Scorpio passes, another one will come, you know. And Scorpio could be hidden, it could be in the rising sign, it could be in the moon. Okay. So here we are, a little bit under the clouds, unable to release ourselves and have fun. Some energy here is dark. And interestingly enough, there is love here. Someone are in love with you, Scorpio, or you are in love with someone. If you know that you're not on your legs, or you know you're not overexcited by someone, well, someone are excited by you then. That's an interesting costume. If someone looked like that and stood outside my window, I think I'd had a good laugh from those dark clouds. As you can see, those dark clouds are also shone by the sun. The sun is shining on them somewhere, right? So there is love here in your 5th house. There's love and romance. They do. I have this tendency to match. If we pick out the colors consistent, what we like, at some point we're simply going to match. Whatever. I match my candle here. I match my calendar and my star Silurian cards. What do you know? I even match my lighter. Okay, so something is crossing you. Something is, you know, sometimes Scorpios or whatever, we feel this. Everyone feels this pressure on the chest. Yeah, exactly. Someone are in love with a Scorpio. And someone are worried. Someone are struggling with mental health issues or physical health issues. Someone are worried about a burden. Someone are worrying about the future, which create. Pretend you don't see those people we talked about yesterday. Okay, just pretend. It's a good thing to have good views, the algorithms. If people haven't gotten it yet, and they haven't gotten it. Small mind. And that whoever you are out there, where Scorpio, there is a lot of things of wisdom here that we can learn. Okay? So just enjoy. If people want to be completely ignorant of something we've been very clear about for a while now, then that the floor is on them, and let's just have fun with that. Okay. I think you see my point there. Because we do want the algorithms to go up, we do want to have more people. However, I'm not sure I will sign up to be covering the boobs on my Aquarian cards. Fine art is fine art. You don't curse in the church, and we don't cover the water bearer in our, in beautiful artwork. That's not for me. So my income in the future will be on my brilliance. Okay, moving on. 7 house here, 7 likes. What is the card? Okay, this card is a house. As you see, the picture is a house. Yeah. And it's placed in the 7th house, which you can't see the 7th house because it's up there in the heavens. And the 7th house is the house of partnership, love connections, music, poetry, the house where the Queen of Sword is the ruler. And there's something here about a house. So what the hell does the house do here? So we have someone here, a fake person, pretending to keep out a commitment here. But there is also someone here who are in fact in love with you. And in the 6th house here, some of you might be advised to go and see the doctor here. Consultation. Okay? So I'm not a doctor. I cannot tell you that, oh, you're depressed. That's not my job. But we are human. We are allowed to discuss depression, how that feels. How does depression feels like for you? Do you feel something in your chest, but there's nothing there? Your lungs are fine. But sometimes even love, if we are under some kind of distress or under in grief, the crossing is basically something that is some kind of grief. And for that, some of you could actually benefit from consulting a good old-fashioned psychiatrist or a shrink. Because if something's crossing you regarding your health, this is also the house of where the physical things are going on. A physical house, stomach pain, all, headache, whatever, is in the house, 6th house, which is also the house of Virgo, right? So here we get the advice that says consult someone who are professional. Okay, it's showing up as an angel here. They would be the angel of your life if you consult someone who are intelligent, especially those who are open to a holistic kind of view. Now, back to the 7th house, the house in the 7th house, which I thought we already was on. There is something here about, I don't know the word, but it says malady. And you see that he's got some hot to drink. So someone, what I get is that someone could be under some kind of a love spell, just kidding, but depressed because of love, a love connection. And it knocks you out. You are in grief because someone cheated on you. 7th house is our relation with people. You could grieve because you feel alone. You feel that people you feel people are, we are talking about all possible, addressing someone here talking to me, we are addressing all possible problems that we can right now. Watch the read, pay attention to the read, and your problem might be solved by you paying attention to the entire read. Because this is not about you, or it could be about you. So this is a problem. Again, moderator, you know what to do. So this could be a heartache, basically. Someone being stuck in this hollow house of nothing, sick. And it's coming from the 6th of house here. Someone needs some kind of help. I learned that calling the official helpline in Norway resulted in me being pulled to court. Why? Because I had a challenge. I don't like using words like sickness, illness, this kind of, I don't like these words because they are manifesting things. So 8th house here, someone up, you know, if this is a dark night of the soul, pushing up. And some of you are going to face a reunion with someone. And it looks, if you ask me, I don't know about you. Let's see here. Well, it just says reunion. Is it romantic? I don't know. But you might reunite with someone who are your big teddy bear, you know? Is, like I said, is it romantic? Is it sexual? I don't know, but it's in the 8th house, so it goes deep. It's almost this energy of nostalgia. Okay? What do you know, moderator? Now, just give me this sip. Yeah, exactly. Like I said to someone, I have this personality which relates to ADD. You know, I easily get distracted. The doctor would say that, okay, that's a condition. I have this condition, you know, or illness, or blah 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 blah. No, it's a personality, and it's not a disorder. You know, we are different. We like to do many things at the same time. We get easily bored, and our mind is absorbing a lot of knowledge all the time. These people are known to be multi-talented. So you have ADHD and you have ADD. So I'm one of those who are not hyperactive. Unless I do tarot, I can work 18 hours straight. So I don't have the diagnosis because I don't really see the point. What are you going to do about? Give me amphetamine? Those people, they become worse. You know, they become worse. You dry yourself out, and your spinal column fluid, which you're going to need in your ascension process, is going to dry up. So it's not a disorder. It's a personality trip. Just like Gemini people, they are all over the place. Gemini, Leo, creative, I want to learn, I want to make something, you know, a lot of fire, a lot of air. Good morning. Here it's good evening actually, but whatever. And happy, those of you who don't know, happy Shivaratri. Need to remember that. Shiva is the dude. So 9th house, travel here, or higher learning, shows to me that some of you are evolving into the tree of life. You are about to go from your roots, you're growing up. I see Some of you are going into maturity here. Now, there is also someone here who are waiting by the tree. Let's meet by the tree. I get a vision. You know, if billions of people see this, someone are waiting by the tree. And it's like this energy. Will they show up? Or, you know, if you can actually see a tree in the background also here. So for someone, it's esoteric, you're evolving, you're old, you're not older than me, Zambu. I'm born in the 70s. Hell yeah. I'm 48. I'm 48. That's old, dude. That's old. Which also gives people who are 28 hope. You're 69? That's a really cool position, by the way. You know? Being 69 is awesome, Zambo. We like 69. Either it's a position. 3rd of November. What is your name? I'm not turning 50 just yet. Still have a couple of years. 3rd of November. Tropical Scorpio. Yeah. So Scorpio, regarding your career here, some of you might do pretty well. Security, all those kinds of things. And I know that because I've been in that field and I have collected a stack of self-defense. Let's just call it for what it is. Weapons? So weapons? Is it weapons? Depends on how you use it, I suppose. I mean, you can use it for slaughter an animal, which ain't gonna happen here. Not gonna happen. I don't like that. But I've been working with insecurity and I've thought about many times I would love to work with insecurity because Scorpios, we're snoops. We love snooping, we love sneaking. This is, we know that Barry Redbeard have been smoking a spliff. Moderator, you need to find your yang. So Hermit, yeah, this is Virgo energy, and I'm too nomadic. I always travel, but I'm also always isolated, which is typical when you are in one of your last incarnations. You will start. If you gave me a piano, it wouldn't take me a long time if I made up my mind. I'm going to learn how to play the piano. You know? And that's typical when you are in your last incarnations. So you will also get challenged, you know. It is very rough black belt kind of thing, the last incarnation. So yeah, for those of you who are working on the 10th South here, I get almost, you know, not just soldier energy, but boot camp. Let's make this work. Let's build this. So is it wrong? No. You learned that take it easy, check the ground before we build a fundament. 4 of coins. Totally 4 of coins. 5 to 10 minutes, the read is over. As simple as that. Stubborn? Yes. Yes. We are back? Yes. If you want to watch the channel, if you think kind of thing, yeah, probably. Main person here, you. Looking at this mountain, you. Oh shit. Yeah, does that resonate? Yeah. Hell yeah, that resonate? Yeah, look at my luggage. It looks exactly like a mountain. And now I have to ship something away. It's like this size, and still it's a pretty large fucking Himalayan mountain, which we have to drill around to the other end of Asia, right? So that's you, man. Crossing your hands. Fuck. That is a big task ahead, right? But You are carrying around treasures. That's why the bag is heavy. It's filled with silver. It's filled with, maybe you have a katana in there. You know, this. I paid them 2 million money to live here for 2 weeks. This Wi-Fi better work. Or Queen of Swords. I don't have a katana in there, but it's sharp. Exactly, you see? Yes, that is an axe in my bag. Yes! Vikings used axes. Rich Vikings, usually for the pimping kind of thing. Vikings didn't have horns or did not have so many swords. But today, the horns are there. At 30 level, we have all kinds of swords. Easy to get them, right? Not, but some. And sure you will, Rajit. Yes, you will get a job. Just apply, or you make a job. You go out there, make commercial, ask yourself, what am I brilliant at doing? Create a business model. And then you put all your power into that business model. You find your customers. So the answer is yes. If you can't get a job, make a job. Right? You see this chick here? I don't have a boss, but I'm working. I'm fucking talented. We are obsessed with tarot cards. If you have an obsession or if you have a talent, then you have a job. Okay, so we are looking like, and we have all these treasures in the bag, or some of you could actually receive a gift soon, right? Exactly. People are really getting it. People really getting it. If people are like, I don't have work, so I don't have money. Well, the jackfruits there are for free, and they are on no one's property. You know, and so forth and so on. Most people who live in the mother excuses for not creating their own business. Yeah, you don't know anyone's permissions to work, do we? So will I get a job? Is this, you know? Stop! Don't do that. It's sorry. You know. Unless you are living in some, you know, one of those camps they had on the Second World War, even though they had a job, it's completely so outrageous of me to bring that up. But if you live in, if you have an iPhone, if you can even sit here and speak, you have a job. You know, you have a job. You have a job already. So this mountain here, earlier we talked about funerals, so here we have a widower. So for Scorpio now, or those of you who have Scorpio placement, dealing with Scorpio energies in general, the Scorpionic energy now is life and death, and April is also going to be funny. They all say it all the time. All months are funny and weird and strange. Is this month more strange than the other, you think? I don't know. Same, but different. So, yeah, for some of you, that will be conceived. You know, some of you will work with your trading. See, you have stuff, here's work for you, become a merchant. Takes that. And my guess is that you're either Indian or something around that area. The name Ranjit. Will you get a job? Of course you'll get a job, especially if you're Indian. You're infamous for your trading skills. So, but if you want to make clothes, we are kind of tired of buying Indian clothes now. Some of you out there are designers. And whatever, you know, we start with something very small. We try not to overeat and spend more money than we have, like me. Put money to the sides and invest them in silver. Bring them to Europe or send them to Europe. You have a job. Yes, of course you can be a manager. Be a manager. Just, you know, write it in Word, type it out, design it, picture of your beautiful red beard. A manager, I grant you. Let's create a booming business together. Very much keen and passionate about it. I'm not sure what booming is. Yeah. Okay. So, let's pull a tarot on this one. It's going to be a Viking tarot, right? So, today, like I told you, I promised you, deep. Okay, so, I don't know, what do you say, Viking tarot, keep a card, just stick with the Viking cards, because then the keeper cards will make so much sense. Have you done digging? Okay, so show me the energies. What is it that you need to know right now? What is it that you need to know right now? What is it that my stingers, crosswatchers need to know right now? What is it that my masons need to know that now? Very red bear. You're not really good with business. Do you know that? Maybe you are, but Queen of Swords is Queen of Swords. Yeah? I have two. I have two swords, and you have one axe. Are you up for it? Okay. Let's see. What's going on? What's going on here? Show me. What is the flow here? We have a fake person here giving out fake promises. We have some, we have a messenger here. I want to tell you on behalf of that you suck, or we adore you. Let's see. Also, some of you are facing a big transformation, or you might die. There's a funeral here. Some of you might die. Sorry about that. Kind of a little bit jealous, because this world is kind of this world does not treat me like the princess I am. Okay, so let's see what's going on. We have childbirth here. We have a lot of rabbits, bunny activity. We have a lover, and we have someone who are going insane, who needs psychiatric help, someone who are ill. We have a reunion, we have a disappointment, we have someone who has business here, we have a gift coming in, or we have someone like me dragging gifts around the world. Oh, this will be a nice gift for mom, this will be a nice gift for my sister, this will be a nice gift, blah, 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 blah. And it's kind of weighing me down, you know. And we have a widower here. Male widow. So if you're a male, you might lose your wife while she's climbing on the Himalayas. So let's see what's really going on here. This is my cynical day. You know, our princess of Norway, she's one of those healers working with angel energies. She's banging a dude with I think it's from Africa, looks African, he's a shaman, bisexual. Our princess is cool. And the princess, she's an old party, you know, psychedelic party girl, you know. So welcome to Norway. So someone here, it seems like for me that someone here are some kind, there is this energy of an apprentice there, but someone here are in a third party situation. Someone who could give you a commitment, as in the form of a ring, are actually with someone else, you know? That's one possibility. I didn't find my dices, but let's just leave them, okay? Someone here are working. The ring could even be created. There could be something that has to do with the ring or the symbol of the ring. A lot of rings, blah blah blah. But someone here are working hard on creating something, and it's given to you by a foe. Is this your foe? Probably, because I don't think you're the foe. Not the foe. Someone here are a foe, give you false commitment. And I also see either you or you very hard. Yeah. Yeah. So here, he's going to tell you that there will be a loss of coins. People talking maybe that you are spending too much money, you must be broke, you must be poor. Also a possibility that people think you are poor. You might get a message that, you know, if you don't stop doing whatever you do, you will lose all. You will lose it all. It could also be, you know, people stick their nose in everything. And, oh, look how Scorpio is living. Look what Raven does. She must be poor. It must be your business. Tell everyone, talk about it. Let's have a look and see what this is really about. She lost all her boats. The Viking boats are sinking. Let's see. So this could be something that's annoying you. Now, third showing up. But you're tormenting yourself because of love. Let's hope the lover is the one. Because that ten of coins in reverse. Om Namah Shivaya, or this money spell, Om Shrim Rim Klim Shrim Lakshmi Rajaka Jahal Mama Mandira Tishta Tishta Swaha. And we turn the card around and we are abundant and we secure it with a trap on top. And what do you know? We just did magic. Money coming in. Just made it. Just wait. You will see money in. Maybe you think they're going out the door. No. Just made it so money coming in. You're good. So, but the people here talking, they don't think so. So what is this thing here? This torment, death, and a lover? You tell me. You tell me. I'm not currently in any position, neither 69 or able to tell with some of the Scorpions or Ravens. What the fuck is here? I don't think your lover's gonna die. I think your lover might look you up. And that might feel you dying when you, for some of you that like, oh, look at that stick. Oh, 2 strokes. Oh, 2 strokes, yeah. It's probably a mistake. It's made in China, right? So let's throw that party anyway. Yeah, extra strong liquid, please. Extra strong. And twice as much split as possible. But delation or oh boy, you're fucked. Okay, so to Spain. I'm so funny, but whoever you are choosing to conceive this child with is all good money-wise. They are sustainable. They will take care of both you and the baby. And it's a 4th house position. not 69 position, but 4th house position. Oh my god, this channel will be taken down one day. Or maybe not. Maybe we will rise because I'm so funny. Super funny. Yeah, when you are Scorpio and you read Scorpio stuff and you see this, you know, you should be worried. But reminding yourself that there are thousands and millions of Scorpios out there. Oh, no problem. So there is a lover here who might be really depressed because you ignore them. Some of you could have more than one stalker, and we know that is indeed a fact. So someone could be dealing with a person here who they don't understand that the love is not necessarily returned, because you have more than one person here who are into you. We have Taurus energy here, we have Gemini energy here. And someone fake. Someone fake. Capricorn energy. They could see you as a money pool or a really good investment. If I marry that girl, or if I marry that boy, that'll be good. Hope you're 69. You know, good number. So someone here really do not see things from a higher perspective. They see things one way only. Like me, when I'm angry, I'm going through that wall. I don't care what if it's concrete. I'm going through that wall. You know? And we all have seen that movie. What's his name? Tony Robbins? No, Tony Robbins. Anthony Robbins, where he carved his way out in prison by a spoon or something, you know, and putting a poster above that hole, and he managed to crawl out of that hole. That's pretty persistent over a period of a few years, right? But that's what Scorpios are. Or maybe you're a raven. You are so clever, you find another solution to the issue. So some of you, I see you here, you're overthinking something. You know, it's something here that is driving you nuts. You might wake up in the morning with anxiety. You might find yourself in this state of analysis paralysis, what to do, you know, well, life is falling apart, and so forth and so forth. And the card here literally says that you know, it's time maybe to consult someone. It's crossing you, and someone could also bully you or harass you. What to do. And the cards are very specific. Seek professional help. Not tarot card reader help. Professional help, you know? So I'm just going to penetrate you a little bit here, so you can stay with me. Stay with me, baby. Breathe. Okay, there you are. You feel good? Yeah. Oh yeah, you will survive this. Breathe. Breathe. Okay. I don't know how high we can clear it, but it's barely hanging there, honey. Very good. All right. This is the craziest read I've done in a nothing long time. All right, let's continue. If we survive this thing. So, in the big house, in the house of love, in the house of the rising sun, some are sick. Some of you might spend a really, really long time in bed when you wake up because you don't feel well. You don't feel well at all. And somehow I can relate to exactly that. So you're looking at someone who can actually sympathize with that and not judge you because you are spending too much time in the bed. You can't find anyone on this planet who are into going into the dream state than me. Oh, it's bedtime. Where is my melatonin? Oh, sleep 12 hours. Ooh, going to that world where everything is kind of light. Sometimes the dreams can be a little bit uncomfortable, and sometimes the dreams are just magical, you know. But now we wake up in this world where something is crossing us, or someone are cross with you, or someone, you know. But remember, you know, your situation is not everyone else's fault. Welcome back, Azazel, the cute goat. Bah. Welcome back. So yeah, 8 here is a transformation, you know. Addictions, and you know that if you try to reduce that addiction on your own without any consultant, you will be mad. You will completely be unable to work on your business. Let's say, hypothetically, you're addicted to opiates or some kind of tranquilizers or some kind of uppers, like many politicians are. You know that, okay, if I want to cleanse myself for the great ascension, you know, I won't be able to work because that hurts. You need professional help. But if you do take that minimum, hello that team, missed you, where have you been? So basically here, for the house of the rising sun, someone here ain't feeling good. Maybe you ran out of that stuff that make you want to work, or maybe you just catch malaria. I don't know. But this dude is in malady. He need soup, he need treatment, he need love. So here he's working on this situation. Shiva temple today in Mahashivaratri. Take care. Yeah, have a good Shivaratri. Have a good one. Namaste. Shubhrati. Shivaratri. Little jealous because I'm not in India now. At the same time, I'm kind of happy I'm not in India right now because things you can do here in Laos which are illegal in India. So me and Shiva will be right here waiting for you. Besides that, love you so much and thank you for helping out and being here. And feel free to finish the read later. After all, it is Scorpio stuff here. Okay, happy Shivaratri. So, 8th house here. I need that stuff, or for some of you. That's the situation, and that's the thing we do not talk about, but that's also why we have something called NA. And I spoke to a Swedish guy that been through all this, you know, I'm not able to work. Substance. When I have the substance, you know, I can go on with my life. And many people who say, you know, I have this condition called ADHD, so I need those uppers in order to function. That's a lie. It's not a condition, it's not an illness, it's a personality trait. Okay, so all excuses, but no one's judging you for, you know, some of you are eating too much. You know, it's the same thing. We die from eating too much too. Yeah, we overeat. Or we also have, I had a friend in my family, you know, she died from not eating. Bulimia, right? So eight coins things here. You're working really hard on something. I feel like this energy of it's time to detox. At the same time, when I detox, I'm not able to do that. And I'm not in a position to not do that, because then I will be stuck in a home that might not even be your own, you know. So, yeah, sympathy. You have all of it. You can't judge anyone here for doing what they think they need to do, because it's so easy to say, oh, it's so easy to, let's say, stop smoking. I don't smoke, you know. I don't like cigarettes, and so it's very easy for me. I tried smoking for a few months, a couple of years. It wasn't my thing. It was easy for me to get off, as I never started as a youngling. So, and it's easy for me to stay away from eating ice cream and pizza, or eating, you know. Then again, I don't have my daily sugar dose, I will be a little bit cross with you, you know. So we can't really judge people, because we all have something that we are attached to here on earth. If we don't, we would have ascended a long time ago. Christ, consciousness. So in the 8th house, we have this reunion here with could be a sugar daddy. Someone here is really rough. That reunion could be, you know, the guy here is kissing the woman on her hands, and she's like, my God, really? Oh no, not this guy again. Could be something like that. Jai Keranath Babaji. Okay, namaste. That's pretty much it. Yeah. Om Namah Shivaya. Okay, so this reunion could be with a Gemini, but someone who, there could be something confrontational in this energy. Why are you ignoring me? Have you ghosted me? You know. Have you no interest in me? Is there someone else? You know? So that's in your 8th house. It's a pretty intense one. Intense, okay. 9th house, where I see your growth. I also see someone waiting for you, and they are disappointed. There is something unjust connected to that 9th house and this connection. We will look further into that with the Kipper cards and see if they could go a little bit deeper than just say, okay, that's unjust. What is unjust? Yeah, she's waiting there for you and you're not there. Yeah, but she said Friday, this Friday, not next Friday. Could be a misunderstanding. But you see this rose here. I saw that first now, and I mean in this rose period here, she is grieving, you know, by that tree. There is something about a tree here, tree of life or an actual tree. Okay. And she feels that life is unfair. You might feel that life is unfair, you know. Because here you are, you're fighting the family, it's biting your arm hair off. You've done all those sacrifices. And what do you get in return, you know? I'm being ignored, you know, or they don't love me, or not pretty enough, or rich enough, or young enough, or the list is long. We don't know. Again, I have keeper cards here, so we will peek. So in your career, I see you really are on the rise here. For those of you, like, you have plenty of ideas, you're shining. Someone here had the nerve to come in here and ask me, will I get a job? You are the job, my dear. My dear, at some point you learn to do many things in your life. Everyone have something they are good at. Everyone have something they're good at or something they can do. Some places are more difficult than others. Everyone have difficulties. Here we see that you could be waiting for someone, or you could stop waiting for someone. You see, you know what? I'm trying to find someone who wants to work with me on this, but you know, this one is like they don't understand what I say. They have this mentality, this guy and ask, when will I get a job? Will I get a job? If you don't have a job, make a job. And that's out of Scorpio patience. If you have just this much of an entrepreneur within you, you create a job. My father, he just was so rude. He just took a very famous brand from Italy and from an accordion. And he's always loved music, and he's an expert playing the accordion. So he would simply take this famous brand, send it to China and say, copy this brand, just make the colors a little bit different, and let's call it Torino. And he had a small trip to Italy, and he's delivering accordions all over Norway. And if people's accordion break, they go to him. He's the best one. Even if your clock, old big clock, breaks down, they go to him. You like that puzzle shit. That's not for me. But he also, would buy cheap gold, put it in his shop. He got instruments all over. He's retired now, but for fun, I visited him a couple of years ago, and he would come with big boxes of jewelry for me and my mom. New stuff, still wrapped in. It was so fun, So my father, he went from being an employee to simply be his own boss, And he would deliver. Some of the stuff was cheap. Some of the stuff would have high quality, just like in China. You pay whatever you pay for, the quality is there. But he's actually famous, in the area where I'm from, for what he does, his talent and his shop, So he stopped waiting for someone to give him permission to sell someone's, I can sell your old accordion, which you don't use, by the way. I can sell your old guitar. Whatever you have, you want to get rid of, I can sell it for you. I'll just add 10-20% to the price. It's all about the mind. Sell it for you. As you can understand, a couple of planets of mine have moved into Capricorn. And I am my father's daughter also, And my mom's daughter too. She liked to shop. So at some point, the Capricorn need to dominate here. The Leo Piscean energy. Oh, that's pretty. I'll buy it. At some point, this girl also wants to buy maybe a house or a car, and not just the little things. So that is something we learn on our way. So we build a business, we fail, and we build again, we fail, and finally we will get customers. People trust in the work that we do, and they come back, and you have fixed people. If I go to my father, his name is Corey. In English it would be Corey, and as we go to Corey, at least we know that the accordion will be fixed. But we have to call him first to check whether or not he's in a good mood or a bad mood. Taurus moon. people joke about that. So absolutely there. I'm pretty similar to that guy. I invested in silver. I have many things stacked in Spain and Norway, which is ready to be put out there. The only thing I don't have, which he had, I had it, but it's a place, a house. So I have to rent something, and these are the things that the warrior is showing up, saying, I can't stand, on markets. I could do it privately from my stepfather's girly room where I used to live, selling it small things through the newspaper, putting the money to the side, which I'm not so good at the moment, but I will be. I'll get there. I'll get my Capricorn horns eventually, and so will you. Don't come and ask me, will I get a job? I'm the worst person to ask. I will lecture you for hours. University, I'm going to brag about that forever because I fucking deserve that. Before I went to the university, I read a stack about how to run your own business. I was in MLM, all sorts of things, and I had multiple incomes. I was also working very hard, but I had no boss. No, I'm sorry, the reading for Aquarius, if you scroll down, you will probably see it. I think it should be uploaded by now. It's about 10 to 15 minutes long. So you check the Aquarius reading. It's a read. So, but thank you for asking. So, Scorpio, you're looking at this mountain here. And someone here are gone. Like I said, someone here tried to climb the Himalaya and lost their partner. Happens all the time. I've been to Nepal and I lost my mind. And there are this table here filled with gifts, and still you don't seem pleased. You have all this stuff to do with. But you're getting over that. Eight of Swords in reverse. This is, like I've said a billion times, this is you out of that cocoon. Perhaps you are in the chrysalis position and you need some extra time now to it's scary to move. I'm waking up with such anxiety attacks. I'll get there, just, and today I realized, after climbing out of the bed 3 o'clock, wake up 11:30, climbing out of the bed around 3 o'clock to get my breakfast. Realizing that who doesn't do that here? It is so hot, you go out, you will be tranquilized, you will be, enabled to do anything specifically of interest. You have to just, I fell asleep again, and then as soon as the evening comes, it gets more chill, the vitamins get absorbed into your body, boom, boom! Here we are, doing what we are. 311 again, birthday, Tim, our birthday. Thank you so much, Goat. That is very sweet of you to say. I do have an ex though, and his girlfriend. They will disagree with you on so many levels. And they declared war on this amazing creature. There are people who still want to waste resources, and some of the resources are inside of you, right? Scorpio Mars are people who can last forever when they work. And my stepfather and my sisters, Scorpio Mars, my uncle Scorpio Mars, when they do something, they can continue forever, which makes Scorpio sound like, You're still standing, dude? Yeah. Wow. Impressive, That's impressive. Hello, Kritika. Sup? So this guy, like I said, for me, it's like, okay, I'm facing a mountain here. Literally, you climb that mountain, someone fell. Obviously, this is not so literally for most people here. If you actually lost someone in the Himalayas or in the Andes mountains climbing, that feel free to please comment below. That would be interesting to know. But in case you have my condolations. We are doing good here. Thank you so much. Because it's evening. It is evening. Yeah, and so 12th house here. Something here is difficult to reach. 12th house. The subconsciousness, which is actually overconsciousness, is up there. So we want to dig deep dive to reach our subconscious level. We have to actually climb up. About, did you give up too early? Well, if you see the sign here, this is a Templar. This is a wealthy person. Mountain. Could it be a Capricorn? Could Scorpio here? We have seen it before. Stand in front of some heritage. There are a lot of gifts here on this table. And he doesn't seem to like either the mountain or that person. So the story here, it could be so much. But 7 of coins and this warrior energy. Whatever I get from this, I will invest in something that will need my patience. Tyr, the other god, equally as powerful as Odin. Someone worshipped Tyr. This rune here, someone worshipped Odin, the Nornite god, the raven god. But so Odin lacking an eye, Tyr lacking an arm because he imprisoned the wolf Fenrir, son of Loki. The energies here are powerful. I have something powerful, and I have something here. I have a seed from the Rudraksha, and when they grow, each Rudraksha that fall to the ground have a value that people don't know. People who mostly buy Rudraksha in the streets, for those of you who don't know, it's seen as tears of Shiva, and he would cry after he would be in a meditative state of the humanity. He went into a Buddha-like state, like he would feel all the sorrows of humanity, so he would cry, maybe for centuries probably. And this is the so-called Rudraksha. Most of the Rudraksha you buy, they are like this seed with all this bumpy stuff around. They're easy to fake. So if you buy a cheap Rudraksha necklace, because it apparently it's got healing powers, it's fake, If you buy a real Rudraksha, it will cost you a lot of money. My Rudraksha, they are still inside the skin. They were handed to me directly from someone who picked them directly from the ground, and so I will be able to peel them out from the skin, and they alone have a high value. And when you buy Rudraksha, you for sure should certify them. However, there are certain things that have a high value. So again, don't come to me and tell me you don't have a job, because things are growing out there for free in the nature. You can make sage from it, or the Rudraksha are expensive, they are for free, you pick them up. If you're in India, there are so many things around there, and I say, shit, I can get Tulsi, I can make my own Tulsi, delivery. It's not a big deal in India, but in Norway, Tulsi is a big deal. Dry the leaf, make your own tea brand, and I wouldn't stick to just tea. But there are other things that you can pick either here where I am now or in India that grows literally out in the nature, and that literally is money. It's just how you do the marketing. This channel is small because I don't know how to read cards. It's small because I'm nomadic. I haven't done any marketing, you know. I don't have a fixed place with that microphone and this thing. Low investment. It's still on the hobby level. Yeah. If you do the proper marketing, you can sell things that are for free. Facebook is for free. YouTube is for free. Your speech is for free. So come to me and ask me, I don't have a job, man. When will I get a job? When will you make a job? Okay, so let's check out our last investigation here with the monkey cards, also known as the gift cards. They are very much similar to the gypsy cards. Yeah. So perhaps we could put two and two together here and round it up with a few. Thank you, Lakshmi. I love it when people agree with me. Hello there, Nancy, Bagel. Today it is Shivaratri, yes. I should go out and celebrate, but with all my embarrassing, I spent up my 2 million cash on stuff. just stuff. Yeah. Amazing what stuff you can buy for a couple of million. Keep very loud. You go out to the bank and you take out 4 million. It's the first time in my life I've been a millionaire. It's not even on the minus side. All is good here, Nancy. Thank you for asking. I hope that you're good as well. So we are going to do the last on the Scorpio right here. We're all up in 103 minutes. So I've been able to keep my promise. We had to endure some cast outs and me scratching my head, getting some gray hair. Seems like we are winning. We're winning the battle. So, first card here. First rising sign, first house. A foe, a fake person coming in here with a commitment. And I see here someone working very hard. Why? Why would someone come towards you and say that I want to commit to you, but they are not your friend? Anyone have a suggestion to what that could be? You know, I meet a lot of people when I'm out shopping in many countries. Hi, my friend, I'll give special offer for you. Yeah, of course you do. You know me for 10 seconds. You know, I'm very much more special than the other guy. Do you have a new manuscript, by the way? Are they a foe? Yes, of course they're a foe, because they will do everything they can to rip you off. However, this is personal. Yep. We are in Laos, so we are not in the big city. We are not in Oslo, where the 5G is like, whew, acceptance. There's something about a living room here. It's empty. There's a cat here. Some of you could be very lonely. Some of you could be absorbed in your work. You're not home. You're committing yourself to work, perhaps your apprenticeship. The ring card here doesn't show up as that snake that baits a tail, or a burrow, whatever you call it. I don't get that name properly. So who is this foe? I'm fucking curious, man. I'm fucking curious. Because all I see here is you working hard and someone coming in here with a fake offer. So what I'm going to do is to get it off my chest and check out who the fuck is this fool. That is what we're going to do, my friends. That's what we're going to do. Who the fuck is this fool? What? Why? And I'm not saying that someone is coming with a ring for you anytime soon. It's a soon. Oh, we have a hitchhiker. Fake person, fake person, fake person. Look out. So there's a foe, there is a fake person around you. They will try to contact you. Oh, we have another hitchhiker here. I always enjoy hitchhikers, but there's a lot of, okay. They have money issues, they're isolated. Oh yeah, they will come with an offer, alright. They will say, let's have a new beginning. There's something here about work. So this is from an old read. However, we do see from a lot of cards previously hitchhikers. They are like messages, like you pass a cocoon with a butterfly on its way out, and you like, hey, Egypt. Thank you for the notice, Leon, Egypt. Also known as alchemet or chem, where we have alchemy from. Woo, meaning dark. Chem, meaning dark. Yeah, we can talk about it. My cats are from Egypt. The living ones are from Siam. Blue eyes, you know. So, who is this individual? What is the connection here with that beautiful ribbons around there? Who is this individual who are coming out as false? I think, you know, I know about a few people around me who smile at me and they want to be my best friend, but fake as fuck. So it's not necessarily a family member. It could be someone, family, reversed soulmate, a betrayer. Someone who is driving you mad. This is someone you hate them. If you don't like them, you don't like the sight of them. It's the player. It could be the mother or father of a child, but this is someone you're done with them. Because they only see things their way, and their happiness is based on what they can drain from you. At some point they lost you, you walked away, you didn't look back, they got sad, blah blah blah. There you have your foe. So they come in with this kind of commitment here. Kind of almost pissed off there reading about some fictional person, but they're lives. They are your lives. So, when it comes to your second house, we have people talking about your finances. But we have a hermit here who is leaving everything behind. And it says here, there is a long way. It's a long way. I cast a spell upon this. And money-wise, we're good. So if you want to just stack your stuff away, it's time to move on to a place which is cool, which is chill, where you can relax, you can alchemy, chemistry, whatever, something in that direction. Work on your inner alchemy. It's time. Some of you are already hermits. Now, third house shows both cruelty, death, and a lover. And that's Gemini energy. Gemini popping up twice here as an energy. And then death, cruelty, someone, there could be a lover here or, a connection here, which simply shows cruelty. And yet, for some very strange reason, the same number 6, numeral, okay, is showing up success in love. Interesting. You're going to have success in love. So, I don't get this at all. Yeah, big cigar. So, this is a message for some of you who've been criticizing yourself a lot. That being, someone could have been criticizing you your entire life, a previous love. At some point you realize your value through, the dark night of the soul. You experience some kind of that. You realize your own value. And because of that, you will attract a lover that respond to your self-love, that respond to you loving yourself. That's basically the only logic. That happens still. And it will probably happen for the rest of the 2 weeks I'm staying here. Okay. So fourth house, some of you are going to be shagging like buddies here. Going to shag like buddies with the Taurus, with a lot of bear. And it's going to result in a baby. And for some reason, there are a lot of expectations around that. So if you're in India, I get it. Yeah, I get it. If you are someone who are trying to make a baby now, I've seen many, many baby cards lately for the past few months, weeks for Scorpio. There are many Scorpios or Ravens or people, even Taurus is very fertile, ruled by Venus. Venus and Mars together. Bang, bang, what do you know? You got a pod. You got a pudding. From that, I don't know anything. And especially with the Taurus or some Taurus energy here, please feel free to comment below. Curious here. This is fertility. Baby sometimes also simply mean a new beginning. Just like death also means a new beginning. Death of the old life. Welcome to the new life. And they are kind of side by side here, literally. So the depression here, ruled out by someone who are in love with you. They're playing their mandolin or banjo or whatever. At the same time, we have this energy of someone being very one-sided, how they perceive things. Again, you're dealing with a false person. This false person could be in love with you. Or you could be dealing with more than, because we have 3 people here. One is singing love songs for you. One is hanging from the wrong direction, only seeing things from their own side. Maybe you are the one who is one-sided. Some of you are not just dealing with a false person, could be another Scorpio here, but this person is also draining you. Personally, I believe that you are dealing with a lot of people regarding the 5th house. You're dealing with fake people, you are dealing with people who are in love with you, you are dealing with people who only, it's how I see things that's correct. And everyone else, 8 billion people on the planet, are wrong. It's a lot of those people, isn't it? Oh, so great. I'm so happy for you, Iliam, son of El. I am. I am that I am. Very happy. So, sounds prestigious. Indeed. Man, simply a word coming from the word, root word, manif, creation, manifestation. All right, 6th house. Something is crossing you, and someone here will need professional consultation. Due to someone, again, messing with your head, or you're constantly thinking about how can I deal with this false person, how can I deal with these people who are trying to manipulate. I see them manipulate other people here, or to some kind of way. They're trying to take something from you. They're draining you. Your task here is to ignore them full time. And they are so crazy that they, it's a vampire here walking around. And we have even a funeral here. Like I said before, some people will piss on your grave. That's how humanity, some humans are still on that level. And we say that those humans who won't make it to 5th dimension, they will get their own planet in 4th dimension. But I believe that some of you will simply end up in the 2nd dimension if you really are an evil cross-watcher here. Here there is a journey for you. You might solve this with a journey, and if we're lucky, let's hope this is not your next life and Titanic here. But we do see the false person beside here as a bat. They are kind of in your mind a lot, right? To man, I am God. To man, I am Pan, I am Pan, I am Pan, I am Pan. God to man. I don't know, what do you think? What does it say? So, a journey here for some of you. A journey here. And that journey might be tough, or it could be simply you burning all bridges, saying goodbye. Exactly. Love Shivaya. However, we are not Hindus. We don't follow any specific rituals. If they don't make any sense, unless they make any sense, then we can do that ritual, right? So I have a pretty friendly relationship with Lord Shiva. He's a cool dude. He's helping me out a lot. Now, moving on, if you're ever going to finish this read, we'll have to move on a little bit. So, this blank house here, and someone here not getting out of bed. There's something here about work. You could simply need to take some time off. If you have a job and you don't feel well, it could be that you need to take some time off because you're working really hard. But as soon as you are through this, there is a lot of great happiness that awaits you. So let's just take that for what it is. It's a lot of great happiness. So you're going through stuff now. You might need some time off. But you're working hard here. And so here you're being confronted by someone. Someone you might not like them so much, so you're turning your head away. Or you are trying perhaps to peacock around this person, and they are turning their head away. But there is a confrontation here, and it's a rough one. It's a stingy one. And what is it about? What is it about? You know what pops up here out of the blue is work occupation. Occupation work. Here is a boss. This is a boss figure. The bear card is a boss figure. He's got a lot of money, he's got a lot of authority, he's the emperor. Knight of Swords, Gemini energy. This is a confrontation. And we have a reunion here. But what does that have to do with the work occupation? My God, sometimes combinations make simply no sense. So we just have to take a look, because this is, after all, the 8th house. This is the 8th house. We have a lot of fairies around you, so if you experience that certain things just get lost. I experience this so often, that things get lost in a manner that makes no sense. They get lost out of thin air. So I am on my way to becoming a firm believer that we have all the time really malicious, vicious pixies around you that steals your stuff. So let's see. Yeah, it is. What is paid month? I don't understand the question. This reading here is, I mean, the day people start paying me for doing tarot cards every day, that will be surely Christmas. We've had a few clients, not gonna lie, but if you want to have a private read, sorry, you'll have to pay. But this is paid for with my efforts. I mean, the phone I'm speaking with is paid for, the cards are paid for, and the food I ate today, so I'll be able to do this, is paid for. So you don't owe any more money, so don't worry. I'm very calm. Yeah, I did actually. I found what I'm looking for. I did. You're correct. So now I wonder, show me some more specific stuff regarding the 8th house, okay? What on earth is this individual you're meeting? What is this confrontation all about? What is that to do with your work? Because I get what I get here now, I'm starting to get it. There is something here about the scythe, and there are certain people you need to just cut them out of your life because they are not good for you. They are draining your energies. That's what this symbolizes, right? Clam. Clam as in the shell, which is also the Spanish word concha, which means pussy. Danish. Your calm, maybe. Yeah. Maybe it could be because I ate that Valium. Kidding. Okay, so could be, I don't know. Let's check out who is this individual. Who is this individual? You need to know I'm a trickster, so but I'm nice. But I read without telling jokes or being a little bit sarcastic. You know, this channel comes with a personality. But we smile, and you have to be pretty smart in order to understand that smile, I think. No? I'm more clever than I really am. And turns out that I might get knocked up soon. So who's on my way? Who's gonna knock on my door soon? I'm shit. I'm 28, so I still have my entire life in front of me. Okay, so someone here is trying to manifest you. They want to, impress you with their little wand, magical wand, tickling, biggling. They're a little bit afraid you will hurt them, so they're holding on. Or they could be petty miser, a little cheap bitch. We're thinking a little bit. I think this is your foe, your false person, but your false person is obsessed with you. They want you. There's something about a clarity here, and they are juggling. There's something going on here, this connection between, oh yeah, they stalk you. They're coming fast towards you. So you'll meet them soon. That's not for all of you, but oh, they're keeping an eye on you. So there will be a confrontation. Maybe you realize I cannot work with this person because he's an idiot or she's an idiot. Maybe you have one of those nice bosses I had that used to grab my boobs or my ass and touch me for a couple of months until I told on them. And so their boss again fired them, telling them that that's not nice to Molly. But she has to endure it, because if she don't endure it, she won't get the fucking certificate so she can study art for 3 years. It's 30 years ago now, so we are calm about that. Team having fun. You have me on cloud, yeah. 3rd, 27 of Mars, 1976. That makes this emperor older than you. Pisces? Yeah, that makes me like 6 months older than you, Mr. Prince. What was it again? You seem to have a very royal connection. Interesting, by the way, interesting. So yeah, someone here, so many fake people out there. I don't even like to use the word fake. They are just people who are stupid. Yeah? There's so many free resources out there. Why do you need to attack someone else's stuff they've been building on? You go, stop making a good karma for yourself. Thank you. I agree. I do look 28, right? So again, back to the false tree, to the tree of knowledge here. Someone feels that you treated them with unjust, or you might feel that people are treating you unfairly. And I agree with that. I have a lot of people, the way they speak to me, the way they talk to me, and what they do to me, it's not fair, because I have been nothing but polite and generous with you. I don't judge you, I keep my distance, I am a hermit. And so you want to make my life miserable because of something I said or did 20 years ago. There is a lot of those people. Mm-hmm. I will get the boys to ask you to ID when you walk in, just to make you feel young. Yeah, I kind of feel young. Okay, so you get a pleasant letter. There's a pleasant letter for some of you coming in here. Look for the blue butterfly, especially if it's blue, or butterflies in general. There is some kind of a message here. Time to transmute. I think it could be a love letter, actually. Someone here feel that maybe you don't see them. Or maybe you feel that my lover doesn't see me as who I truly am. But there is a letter coming in here for you. Okay? And you'll be very happy when it comes for you. So regarding your work within security, the military, whatever it is you choose to work with, you're putting your military boots on. I'm gonna make this happen. I'm going to make the sun shine. Even though I'm going up in that capsule up there to light the sun myself, I'm gonna make it happen. Right? So you stop waiting for someone to work with. You say that, okay, if I'm going to have someone to work with me, I'll just I'll hire someone. I'll pay them to do exactly that. I don't need anyone on share 50-50 stocks or whatever, because we do need more than 2 feet and 2 arms when we're going to build a business. Yeah, but the thing is that smart people don't hire people anymore. Generally speaking, you know. Why? Because they get sick. First of all, well, in my country, you have to pay a fee to hire someone. I don't know why. Country, everyone says Norway is so wonderful. Well, it's tax country #1. Farting, for God's sake. How loud was that fart? Okay, that's 1,000, Norwegian crowns. Put it on the list. And then you say, well, that fart was a business fart, It cost me this much money. Here you see the receipts. Taken off my taxes. So make sure you have receipts. Go ahead to Lao. Let's say I'm making a few millions in this country, which is fairly easy, I'd say. People here in Asia in general, they look at you like you are a freak when you ask for a receipt. So I basically had to pull 7 of swords on the place I was living. I said, my daddy needs a receipt. Will you just, let's agree here, I paid this and this and this to someone right here because I knew that I was in trouble. I paid them twice. And I had a feeling it was going to be trouble getting the money back. So 7 of swords here, what I did was going down, spoke to one of the people there who were helping out the boss. Here, help me make a receipt. My father is requesting this specifically. As I did that, I had my phone on and it was rolling. So everything we talked about could confirm from many other sources that I indeed had given them. Tell them that. So I had proof from 2 different sources now that I paid them twice, also through PayPal, but I also had proof that I had paid them cash in addition. That's a 7 of swords move. Because you know from before that on places like this, they will try to hold back the coin. And I was right about that. I was waiting the next day. It turns out the money was on the way to Pattaya to watch football. And nobody had the money to give to me. That's 7 of swords for me, So first they were, 5 of swords me, as in coming with many excuses or trickery, because that's also mage. Trying to confuse me, gaslight me, or something like that. Although they seem to do their best for me to get the money back. However, when I said that, the P word, as in, well, I suppose that if I won't get my money back within 1 hour, I will have to contact the police because I'm leaving in 1 hour. That's when all those people who were so friendly to me turn against me, pointing at me, asking me why did I pay them cash when I already had paid them, blah blah blah, making me into the villain. I said I paid them cash because you told me you didn't receive the money through PayPal. So I thought something happened and I've sent it 10 times to you now. And what do you know? Out of the blue, 650 baht or 10 minus 10 baht came flying towards me, landing in my pocket. I didn't have to show them any receipt, nothing. But they would get pissed at me. Yeah, but if you want to run a hostel and you want to be unprofessional, I used to run myself Airbnb, and I asked people, do you need a receipt? If they said no, okay. If you need a receipt, yes, I'll give you the receipt, and boom, you fucking stamp it, or at least you have a signature. That's when you go professional, and that's when people start taking you serious. And actually, I paid too much for this. You put too much on my bill. Oh, I'm so sorry. The money are on the way to Pattaya. Here, there is a whole house there where people are having fun. It's a football match and so forth and so forth. You'll get them. We'll talk about this later, right? Let's not make it too uncomfortable. So beautiful. We have a Scorpio here. So that was just me telling you a combination of being a Scorpio, Queen of Swords regarding communication. Fun. Seven of Swords was me. Give me a receipt for my father that I paid this cash. While I am taping you at the same time. I have many people around me confirming that I actually paid those money in cash. That is Seven of Swords. Move. Was that a negative thing of me to do? Or should I just have ignored the situation and keep these unprofessional idiots the money? I will assure you, it would have irritated you for the rest of your life. Some things we can let go. I could let go. I paid 500 too much for one hotel. It's not that much of money when it's in baht, But doing this afterwards, that was just irritating. And you could do something about that. Here you have a meeting with someone regarding your whatever you're trying to grow. If you want to have a job, if you're growing something, whatever's going on now, there is a meeting coming up here for you. Okay? That looks like a good one. It looks like, and the card also says, stick to people who actually don't work with people who have money. They can pay down their debt by cleaning your shoes if the debt are up to the moon. Don't work with people who, because if they're already grown-ups and they messed up their life, they have nothing to show for. Do you think that you can change them by being the motivator? No. Work with people who already have succeeded in something. Good for you, Leon. Nice to have Antichrist here, everyone. Antichrist is here with us today. Fantastic, interesting, and what are you going to do about it? What do you expect us to do about it? I mean, we have a red carpet we could pull out for you. And we also have the number to a psychiatrist if you need that. Anyway, high honors here in this house here. What was this about? Yeah, this is about you being a little bit in this body language chair, looking at that mountain. coming in here. Clearly, those gifts ain't enough, alright? And there's a situation here where you need to transform. Maybe you have to leave those gifts in order to move on. You have to put, because that's the situation I'm in. Literally, I have to leave a lot of stuff behind if I'm going to be able to put that all on air flight without, having to sell my body on Nana district in Bangkok. You see? Funny. So there's something here about high honors. High honors. So you have to make a choice here between something that is ethical and something that is less ethical. Something that is constructive or something that is destructive. I would love a horse. My sister, she's got a horse, but I'm not sure the Thailand Airlines would accept a horse onto the flight. But if you do own a private jet, Redbeard, please. I want the Arabian one, Arabian horse. We have a Shire horse, pretty big one, 369. So you're like Nikola Tesla, good for you. Yeah, we are a bunch of dummies here. We don't know what 369 is. Wrong place, dude. Wrong place. We've been teaching metaphysics for 30 years. So, at least we've been digging our heads in that stuff for a very long time. By the way, that is my pin code, so please delete it. Oh, thank you. That was kind of funny. Tim has cleansed the chat. I think that's the first time I actually see Tim taking. It was funny though. It was funny. Oh my god. I meet those people in real life, I go to Redemption Goth Club and they come to me and I worship Satan. Oh yeah? Good for you. So what? Why do I need to know? Do I look like someone who worships Satan? You want to sacrifice something? Like, do you give out this useless information to people? Anyway, let's continue on the last. No, you don't have to say sorry. You don't have to say sorry. Because you're sitting there chatting, and I'm just sitting here chatting with the cards and possible people who might see this later. So the last card here, which is a mountain that the ravens here have to climb, right? Is followed up by viewer again. Someone crashed in the Andes mountain here and died. I like funny. So I have this feeling again. There is some heritage going on. Some Scorpios here, or someone are waiting for a heritage. That could be the guy there who is like. He's also the main person, so that's you, Scorpio. So personally, I'm not waiting for any heritage because, the paperwork. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. You have to do so much and sort the stuff, like, it's valuable stuff, so it might be handy for your offspring, right? So that's the investment card here. That's kind of what I'm trying to refer to, although I'm kind of walking around the mill around here. So there's something else connected to this. What is it that you need to invest in or invest on? Talking about funerals here in the 12th house. We have a funeral coming in. Did I mention that a few thousand times before here in this read? Funeral! So let's just hope that's old grandpa or something like that. There are sad news, happy news, there are unexpected money coming in here, and there is a court case here. There is a court case, so we will see, because we are Scorpio Marathon here, so for those who are in court here. However, it's an issue when the Scorpio are up against two other Scorpios in that court case. Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, against Scorpio Sun, Moon Capricorns, both Sun, Moon Capricorns, identical evil. And no one believes you when you try to convince the entire world that you're a nice person. So let's check out your animal, your animal. Yeah, the animals. Let's do the. Oh, you also have a court, and there's a Capricorn involved. Okay, so the court and Scorpios now these days. I'm not even sure I'm going in there, dude. They summon you like you're a fucking dead person, and you know it's all Saturn worship. It's like inviting someone into Satan's own bedroom. I don't know, dude. The world will be much worse if I say no thank you. My child is 18 next year. Oh, well, you know, I feel a little chilly now, like chilly. The raven, we got the raven. Yes, Fehu. Actually, it's Anzus, ancient Mesopotamian, as referring to the storm bird, but. That is so synchronized that you know, if I had a wig, it would be on its way to the moon right now. You know. Whew. It's holding an eye, by the way. So whoever you are out there, false person, foe who wants to try to make Raven. I referred to you as Raven for a while. Well, rest my case, Ravens out there. We are all good. So, just because of curiosity, since it's only 8 o'clock, I'm also going to pull a few universal cards, although they are a little lame, like they could be made. If I were Satan, Lord of the Underworld, I'd had several bedrooms. Of course. You are Taurus and you are the horned god, so touche. I can't be trusted. No, that's alright, we don't trust you. Don't worry. So let's pull 3 universal cards. Let's pull some love and light. Fox. Reverse. So we have an ally. I like that. They seem spaced out. Looks like a Virgo or Hermit. It says here the activated ally. So we have an ally. So when you see the raven, it's a message. It says you have an ally and they're activated. What does that mean? Well, that means that they are evolved. They will conspire with you. And then we have this infamous medicine wheel from the Native Americans here. So whatever choice we make, as long as we are not out to make life misery for anyone, because we're already miserable ourselves. So we say, you know, I'm happy. I'm happy. Say, I'm happy, happy, happy. Hypnotize yourself. I'm happy. I have Lipton tea. Your lighthouse. This is very important. Your lighthouse guides your home. You home to the stars. So that house we see here, screw that house. I have a spaceship out there. The Dark Lord told me to jump my dark sword into your slot, like Parker, hit me up, cutie. That's an interesting pickup line. How many did you pick up? How many for that pickup? Okay. I just think Shivaratri, Lord Shiva, that we haven't been disconnected too much today. So many funny people coming in today saying funny stuff. Either over smart or either exceptionally stupid. But either way, I'm having fun. I'm good. I'm having food. And oof, I have to exercise today. Okay, so moon pass, and after that, maybe we'll do another week, but get some snacks. And now we're going to go to the moon and check what's going on the moon. This was a really deep read, my darling Ravens. It's deep, and I just made sure that whoever is trying to rob you of your coin, we trap them. We trap them. It's all good. Hail Azazel, the fallen angel. It's a cool guy. Igigi. Igigi. So you have confidence is your key to success. Maybe you have a Leo, moon, ascendant. Meet them over time. Hold your vision. Fixed moon. Fixed signs. Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus. We also have be bold and make the first move. Well, we did have someone try here. This interesting pickup line. What was it he said? It was, sounds like he came from another century, and I don't know what manga cartoons he read. Or Prosaki is. Let's see. What is that you need to release? Well, sometimes you simply need to take a shit, and that's all, you know? Sometimes you need to shut out, scream, get it out of the system, asshole! I don't know. I don't know what you need to release. A new romantic cycle begins, and with that, I feel intimidated by romantic stuff, so I'm going to just, pack down my shit right here. And I think that's it, Tim. Guys, I might be back later. I need to get something good to drink. Stick his sword somewhere. Yeah. I mean, are you challenging your swords to my cookery sword, which is like so dense? That's pretty brave, dude. That's pretty brave. Yeah. Alright, guys. I'm gonna go get myself a soda pop, something that pleases my gums or whatever. Take a break. Maybe I see you guys later. I had a lot of fun. And thank you for making me laugh. And thank you too, Tim. So, I always like, there must be something else. Important message. No, there's nothing else. There's nothing else. We're done. I love you so much, guys. Catch you on the flip side. Namaste. Happy Shivaratri.